All right, so once again, we welcome you to our Live Good presentation. I am Mr. Glenn Charles, coming from St. Lucia. I think Mr. Fabian said I was from St. Vincent. But I'm from St. Lucia, and we are really excited about this, opportunity. It is a very simple business concept, but a very innovative business concept. And ultimately, what makes Live Good so enthralling has a lot to do with the business concept and the timing. I'll show you something as we begin. We were launched, the business was launched globally on December the 13th. That is just last year. And within the first 6 months, or less than 6 months, we had already surpassed 400,000 persons. The beautiful thing is that it took just 1 month later, and we on July the 13th, just last week, we reached 500,000 members. Exactly 7 months to the day of launching. That was remarkable. On the 13th of July, 7 months, exactly on the same day, we reached 500,000. And that we're saying that in 7 months, we have 500,000 members in this company. I made some calculation, and I noticed that on average, we are registering over 2,300 members a day. Now, there are sometimes it goes up and sometimes it goes down, but on average, 2,300 odd persons are joining the company every day. And so you say, why are so many persons so excited about Live Good? What about this that has transformed the way people think about business, that so many persons, they watch it and they join? Well, we'll tell you about it. We'll tell you about it. It's about timing, it's about price, it's about the products, it's about the leadership team, the compensation plan, all of that we will talk about today. So Live Good is a company that was established in the United States, or it is established in the United States. As I said, on December the 13th, it was launched, remodeled, and kind of launched globally so that it could take in the global economy. But it is based in Florida. And the good thing for me, us living in the Caribbean, is very close to us. Now I know in Africa, in Nigeria, they're opening new distribution centers in England and in Europe as well, so you could get the product closer to the persons who are further away. But for us, it's right next door. Live Good is committed to helping people. Live Good brings to us the most advanced nutritional supplements on the market, made with only the purest, highest quality, result-oriented ingredients. And that is important. It is not just getting all this good stuff, but what is it meant at achieving something? Yes, it is. And does it work? Yes, it does. But with all of that, the price tag makes us different from other direct sales company. Our mission in Live Good is pretty much what the company is all about: to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. And that's brilliant. That pretty much summarizes what the company is about, right? To help people get healthy and stay healthy. Now, why do we need to get healthy? Of course, we recognize, coming from COVID, we recognize that the health of the world was in a bad place, right? And even us who may have suffered with COVID, even in our countries and so forth, the persons who had underlying medical issues are the ones who succumb, right? And those who are more healthy and robust, they went through the COVID much better off. So noticing that and having an understanding of this, we recognize that we need to do something about our basal health. That is a health that we have prior to the disease come around, right? What is it that, how are we in terms of our health status, right? And if we are wise, we would know that we need to take care of our health. We only have one life to live, and it's not a good thing to be living but not healthy, all right? So we need to have optimum health and quality health. The leader of this, and the co-founder of this company is a man called Ben Glinsky. Ben Glinsky has over 20 years experience in running some of those some really good network marketing companies, right? And he have made the fortunes. But more recently, 4 years ago, he walked away from the whole network marketing industry. And the reason is because he felt that it was not achieving or not achieving what it was meant to do. And that is to help people and help them with good products. Yes, genuine products, but help persons get through in a network marketing way that many persons would benefit. What he found, or what he noticed, is that over time, the industry had gone to the place where the products were really still good, but they were very expensive. And that persons were dropping out because they couldn't sustain the high prices of buying these products. So they would be excited for the first couple of months, and afterwards they would drop out because they just couldn't sustain it, right? And the reason that the prices kept going up was because the company's design was to ensure that they pay good high commissions to especially the people who were in very, very early. So it turned out that just about 1% of persons were really making anything good out of this network marketing company. 5% probably were breaking even, right? But the majority of the persons who join network marketing companies, they start for a good couple of months, and within 2.5 months, they drop out. All right, so it was not achieving its purpose. And so he just got disillusioned, and then he just walked away. But his friend, Nader Kazan, who also have been in network marketing even longer than him, encouraged him to maybe think about coming back. It took him 4 years before he actually made his mind to come back. But within that time, they came together and they devised a plan to put back the real essence in network marketing and get persons to actually benefit from it. And that design that we have now is what is called Live Good. And in Live Good, over 30%, at the very, very beginning, 30% of persons who join the company break even, right? Now, that's compared to only 5% who actually makes anything in the traditional network marketing. All right. And not just, and when I say break even, I'm saying that is just the starting point at the very, very beginning. And then persons begin to make profit from then on. So along with any good company, there needs to be a good team. So we have Nader Kazan, who's the director of network marketing. We have Lisa Goodkin, who's the director of product education. She teams up with her husband, who is the one responsible for developing the products that we will be talking about just now. He is the science man. He has his family, but he is practicing what he calls preventative medicine, right? And that is going back to the plants-based products that the good Almighty Lord gave us from the very beginning. All right, so Live Good is a direct sales company, just like most network marketing companies are. But as we said earlier on, a lot of the companies, traditional network marketing company, are not benefiting a lot of the people that actually join these companies. All right. But with Live Good, if you're a member of Live Good, our products are made available to the members so that you can save 75% compared to the products from other network marketing companies. We're talking about if the product is $100, the members would receive it for $25, right? So that you can actually save on you can save $75. Within that $75, you can buy 2 or 3 other bottles of that same product, right? So this is what we are saying. But we know there are other good companies out there. Avon has been around for a long time, right? Over 6 million members in Avon selling cosmetic brand products. We have Herbalife. That is a very, very big company as well, selling pretty much what we are doing, dietary supplement as well. Founded way back in the 1980s, and they are doing very well. But Herbalife has 2.3 million distributors. And that is from since the 1980s. It was set up in 1980. We're talking about over 30 years. And it has 2.3 million. Live Good is just 7 months, and we are 500,000 already. All right. So you could imagine if we were to last for 23 years, how many distributors we're gonna have. And we are aiming by the end of this year to have at least 1 million members already, right? So Herbalife is, we are really gunning for them, because we will just pretty soon, and in fact, some of these companies now are basically scolding their members for leaving and going over to Live Good. But the members go where they see benefit. What had been noticed by Northern Kazan and Ben Glinsky is that the traditional network marketing company, as they looked at it, especially over the coming out of COVID, they recognized that the sales of this company were going down, right? Herbalife, USANA, New Skin, all of them, their sales went down, sometimes in some instances by 10%, and some instances by 20%, right? Persons were not able to continue to sustain. The products were good, but they just couldn't do it, especially after coming from that meltdown that we had with COVID, right? And so the sales are still going down and have not started going back up. But they also recognize at the very same time that other companies like Costco and Walmart and Amazon, the sales went up. So what happened that some of the traditional good companies that sell products and herbal stuff are going down, while other companies are going up? Well, they discover it has something to do with the membership concept, right? And these companies that have a membership, persons are lining up and they are coming over to these companies and they are becoming part of it because they get direct benefit from it. So in a traditional network marketing, you'll see the line is empty and this guy is just waiting on to see if anyone will join the line. But with Live Good, as we see, persons are flocking to Live Good, right? So our concept is to have developed a membership concept. But unlike other membership, like we have Walmart, 11.5 million members, paying $12.95 a month so that they could get free delivery from the store. Probably could get a fuel, maybe free fuel at the station, or maybe using the mobile scan and go system that they have, so you don't have to wait at the line. These little things means a lot to people. And so 11.5 million persons are registered to Walmart so that they could get these little benefits, right? Amazon, over 200 million members subscribe, paying $15 a month so that they could get some discount, 5% cash back on the Amazon purchase, right? Netflix, persons are spending 232 million members paying $10, $9.99 to watch on unlimited ad-free movies, right? I honestly believe there are better ways to spend your time than to sit down and watch movies, but 232 million people think that's fair. I will pay the $9.99 so that I could not have to worry about watching ads in my movies, right? Costco, right? And so you see these companies have a lot of members, and the people continue to join, and they continue to have benefits from it, whatever the benefit they're getting. But with Live Good, we are not just a membership company, but we are a membership company that pays. So it is not just that we are making products available at a discounted price. That's one good thing. But we are also paying back members for using the product. In many respects, that's what it is. We are paying back members for telling somebody else about the company, right? So that in Live Good, Mr. Ben Glinsky here is saying we are actually giving back from the collection that we are making, the sale of our product. We are distributing it back to the members who actually matters, because they are the one telling others about our company. All right. So, and that is something that you do not see. You go to a restaurant and you have a good meal and you tell your friend where you had your birthday celebration, and they go across there and they have a good meal as well and they enjoy it, and the company hardly asks them, how did you get to know about us? And even if they do, they probably sometimes around Christmas may give you a complimentary drink, but hardly do any one of them send a check back to tell you, thank you for coming, and thank you for telling others, here is $100 for that. No one says that, right? They might give you a complimentary drink, but they don't give you money, Live Good is giving you money for actually telling others about the company and using the product yourself, right? So what we have in Live Good is the highest quality products. We use cutting edge science. We use nutritional technology. We produce the highest quality products that you will find anywhere in the world, right? And Mr. Ryan Goodkin, he's very, very keen on that. He goes, what he himself has not developed, if there's a company making some good product, he would go across, have a chat with, watch their manufacturing processes, ensure that it meets the standard that we are looking for. And if it does, we partner with the company and market the product for them and make it available at sometimes 1/5 of what it would have in a traditional market. All right. So and the companies have already market. They are coming along with us and making things available to the point that we are running out of products. We're running out of products. We cannot continue. We cannot provide all the time because of our exponential growth, right? Sometimes the product run out and then we have to wait a week or so before it gets replenished. But that's okay. It's good to have that problem. It just means that you need to produce more. It's better off having demand, and yet with the demand, our price does not go any higher. So we keep it at a stable price. So but we are making the products available. Persons are hungry for good products. So from the purest natural ingredients, world-class manufacturing facilities, we produce top-notch, consistent quality products. All right. And these products are not just good for the body, but they are product created to get results. And for all of us who have been using the product, we can all testify that it works. We can feel it in our body that it works. So when we talk about their good products and great products and they are Live Good products, we really mean that Live Good products is a notch above the rest. And for anyone who you take the very first, no matter what item that you take in, you get from this company, you begin to see results almost instantly. You feel different. It smells fresh and almost alive. It is really, really, really good products. All right. So what are some of the products that we have? Multivitamins. Everybody knows that we need vitamins. The studies in America says 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in 1 or more vitamins. All right. And let me tell you, whatever happens in the States is pretty much happens around because we kind of consume the same products and the same meal as Americans do. Right. And so many persons are not getting sufficient of their nutrients from the food that they eat. And so it is imperative that we have some supplements to complement our vitamins and our minerals, because the body requires this thing for normal and consistent the processes that takes place in our body. We need all of that thing to go well. So our multivitamin, one designed for men and one for women, we have 24 vitamins and minerals, and they're good for the immune system, fighting infections and so forth. The cardiovascular system, we know that is probably the most important system in our body. We need all of these for that, to promote healthy aging. We all getting older, but we want to get older gracefully, and and not have to be spending most of our time at the healthcare institution. Our products are vegan. Our products are non-GMO. Our products are manufactured under good manufacturing practice, and we do not use products from the animal source. We use it from the plant source, so that we do not have to be killing or running after any rabbit anywhere or kangaroo to get anything from them. When they see us, they are happy because we are not going to bother with them. We're just coming for the plants. All right. So our multivitamins, $9.95. The good other multivitamins on the market, $47, $29, 4 times higher than our price. That's why persons are leaving these companies and coming over to ours. What about vitamin D3? Vitamin D is one of the most important vitamins in our body. And it is the one that your body that is most important for your immune system. And yet, vitamin D is the most deficient vitamin in the world. And then you ask, but how come? I thought we were getting vitamin by the sun. And especially down here in the Caribbean, we have the sun all about the place. So how is it that we can still be deficient in vitamin D? It's because most of us do not spend time out in the outdoors. A study was conducted that showed in a 24-hour day, only 7.6% of that time is spent in the outdoors, right along here. Even some other time we spend in the vehicle. Other times we are in an indoor, maybe at work or in the office or whatever. Sometimes we are at our residence, but in the actual outdoor where we can actually get the direct sunlight, only 7.6% of the time we spend outdoors. All right. And so that though the sun is available everywhere, we do not spend enough time in the sun to get the benefit from the sun. In order for the sun to make vitamin D, we need to have direct sunlight on our skin, not filtered through the vehicle's glass, not filtered through our windows or whatever. We need to have direct sunlight. And many times you find the parents are telling the children or telling us, stay away from the sun, where we need the sun. And God designed it that way so that we can gain our vitamin D from the sun, right? And yet we are not spending enough time out there. Vitamin D, if it's lacking, it affects our immune system. As I said, it weakens our immune system. Our bone density is compromised, and it causes us to be more vulnerable to sickness and disease. All right. So we will skip this for today. But there is, I could go through it maybe the next time and show you how the vitamin D is actually produced by the sun, right? And how is it that it's beneficial to us? I'll suffice it to say that vitamin D promotes the body's absorption of calcium. So you might be drinking all your milk and everything and thinking that you're getting strong bones, but if you do not have vitamin D, you cannot absorb the calcium. So you need vitamin D. It is good, especially for postmenopausal women, right? As the production of estrogen and so forth is decreased, it also creates a problem with regards to the calcium, and then they suffer from osteoporosis and so forth. So especially persons of that age group, vitamin D is especially important. It protects against infection by keeping our immune system healthy. We've talked about that, all right? And we all know that. And along with vitamin D, we need vitamin K, because what vitamin K does, it supports and it stimulates the action of vitamin D, right? It also on its own removes calcium plaque buildup in our arteries. And so, you know, when you're talking about plaque buildup, we're talking about hardening of the arteries, atherosclerosis, and and so forth. And this can lead to stroke and all of the heart problems that we have, angina and all of this. So vitamin D, vitamin K, working together supports your bones, also maintain good health function, and all of that combined gives you a better cardiovascular workout. All right. We have organic super red. That is the flagship of the company. This is the one that gets sold the most, right? And it has that buy-in because of, for one, it is directly related to your cardiovascular health, right? Your heart function, your circulation, and so forth. Beyond that, it is good for brain and cognitive function. And when you after you've eaten for the afternoon lunch and you feel that dreary and that dull kind of thing, you make a lot more mistakes and so forth, because the blood is concentrated in your gut trying to get all that nutrients from there, and less is in the brain. When there is deficiency in blood flow to the brain, you're going to be more forgetful, you're going to be more dreary, you're going to make a mistake, and so forth and so forth. So the more circulation, the more good circulation that you have in your system, in your body, whether the brain or the heart or the arteries, the better for you. Vitamin, your oxygen, your nutrition, all of that your cells need, and to get rid of the waste and the toxin and all of that. As long as there is stagnation, there's problem. There's toxin builds up, and the circulation problem and the diabetes and all of these things begin to set in. So anything that promotes a good circulation would be helpful for you in your general health. All right. More so, organic super red also have powerful antioxidants, right? that also eliminates and remove toxins from your system, free radicals and all of these things that causes all of the problems inside. Beyond that, it is good for sexual health. Now, especially for the men, who we know that anything that men are told that helps them, they will begin to buy it. You see it all around the Caribbean. No matter what it is that somebody puts in the bottle that says, man, that is going to help you perform, the men will stop and buy this thing. But this one is not, it's not the lizard tail kind of story. This is real product, genuinely good for your health and your circulation and your heart, but as almost like a side effect, as another effect, because of that good circulation, it also helps men in the vital organs. Now, in the body, there is a compound called nitric oxide. It is called the body's vasodilator. The body makes it out of nutrients like arginine and some of the enzymes that are in there that enables us to make that compound. All right. Any product that has the nitric oxide or nitrites or precursors like arginine and protein and so forth will also help to increase your circulation. All right, the body, God has given us the opportunity, the opportunity and the availability to be able to make it. The thing is that as we begin to grow and we move from 20 and we get to 50, our production of nitric oxide actually decreases by probably 50%. And that's just the aging process. And so you find that as persons begin to grow older, their blood pressure begins to rise. Right? And it's a natural thing. That's just a natural aging process. But it can be expedited if we are not consuming the right thing. All right? And it can be slowed down if we are consuming the right thing. All right? So with the Super Red, for example, it, because of its ability to increase the nitric oxide in your body, it actually is good for healthy circulation. It is good for blood flow. It is good for brain and cognitive function. We have said liver, growth and regeneration, energy, recovery, stress, sexual health, libido, and heart health. All of that is encapsulated in the fact that it has more blood to flow around the body with very little peripheral resistance. All right, and this is I will not go through that more scientific thing, but we will leave that one at a time when we have some time. But I'm excited about Super Red because of the fact that of the products inside, the alfalfa grass, the barley grass, the beetroots, all of these red things that we always sauce, the berries and all of these things. But along with that, we have pomegranate and grape seed extract. We have spinach, some of the greens coming along, aronia fruit extract. These have powerful antioxidant products, and they also produce their sources of arginine. All right, that increases your nitric oxide content in your body. As I said, when nitric oxide is increased in your body, it creates what is called vasodilation, opening up all of the arteries, relaxation of the muscle, increasing blood flow right throughout your body, and bringing vital oxygen to every part of it. So you ask, when you have a product with all of these inside of it, how much would it cost? Well, for us, it only costs $18 US. Anything close to it on the market, in the other network marketing, the Super Beats and all of these, look at the price. Super Beat, non-organic, $40. Ours that has Super Beat and plus every other thing I just mentioned here is only $18. Organifi has a red juice, right? But there's a whopping $70. And ours is just $18. That's why persons are moving from these companies, because they recognize I can get something far superior than what I have been using for a fraction of the cost, right? And they're moving and they're coming over to Live Good and enjoying the good products we have. Along with Super Red, we have Super Green. And the Super Green has to do with the vegetables. And sometimes we don't like eating them, but here is it. We have put all of these wonderful, wonderful vegetables in a single scoop, right? And you get all of these natural greens, the fiber and everything that is good there for you with one scoop a day, right? for just $18. It is good for your immune protection. It is good for energy and recovery. It is good for stress. It is good for digestive system. We talk about the fiber, but it's also good for detoxifying the body, right? So you get a natural detoxifier when you take your super green. What are some of the products that are in super green? We have things like the moringa and the aloe vera and the dandelion and the wheatgrass and ballygrass and all of these wonderful things. Along with that, we have organic coconut water powder, right? We have the beetroots in here. And guess what? We have non-dairy yogurt culture inside there as well to help with the gut health, you know, because you have what is called good bacteria and bad bacteria, right? And you need to feed the good ones. And so that yogurt here, non-dairy, also helps in providing good food for the lactobacillus and all of those that we need here as well. So we're talking about wonderful, wonderful product. And beyond that, if you don't use caffeine, well, it is caffeine free. If you have a problem with nuts and soya and so forth, well, you don't have to worry about that. It's totally vegan. It is USDA organic. It's produced under good manufacturing processes, non-GMO, just name it. We have everything in here for you, the best product you can find. How much is a product like that? You think $50? No, we have it for $18. For the member, Organifi have their green juice for $70, right? The price is not even comparative, right? AG1 has theirs for a whopping $100. They call it athletic green, but we have super green for $18. That is why persons are moving and persons are joining with our company. Complete plant-based protein. The athletes, you want recovery in your muscles. You want your joints to be working well. You want to make a good shake, right? A good smoothie. And you don't want to worry about the animal fat or anything of that sort. Well, here's where you get it. Complete plant-based protein. Right here. In a bottle, in a jar that has 26 vitamins and minerals in addition to the protein that you get in here, right? And you can use that you can have it for just $22. Even the retail price is $34, right? And anything else on the market is $60. So you can see where we see that we are saving 63%, 65% you are saving if you were to use our complete plant-based protein, as opposed to buying total vegan, right? And theirs are not better than ours. We have more products in ours than theirs, and better organic products as well. Essential aminos. If all you need is just some aminos, just to give you a little boost during the day, you want to go to the gym and you want a little boost of energy, instead of going for the caffeinated drink, you want to have the proper amino acid. All essential amino acid. I'm using this one right now. Sometimes in the afternoon after you work for them, you feel a little jag, right? You feel a little fatigue in the afternoon. You just take one scoop of this and you drink it up, and almost instantly it promotes your energy and your focus, right? And this is essential amino acid. You get that only from plant source, right? So we have that right here. And what's the price for this? It's just $20, right? So so you know that you're getting good stuff. What about magnesium? Have you heard about it? Magnesium is one of the most involved minerals in the body. It's responsible, or it's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions within the body. Everything to do with muscle and nerve and energy, it's involved in that. It helps with sleep disorder, so that it gives you that calmness. I had mine this morning. I actually took mine this morning. I felt the energy for the day, and then just before the night, you take another one. It helps with your sleeping as well. My sister-in-law tells me from the very beginning when she started, that was one of the first products she got, and she told me it actually works. It actually works. She says she sleeps like a baby now without having to take any tranquilizer or anything of that sort, just using the magnesium. And ours is made with the salt that is most bioavailable. That is the glycinate and the gluconate, magnesium glycinate, magnesium gluconate. These are the two that actually really get into your body and really work. Helps with your heart rhythm, helps amplify your exercise performance, help with your physiological and your nerve, bones, and everything of that sort. Magnesium ultra magnesium complex. You really want to have it. You really want to have it. Look at the price, just $8.95 for an entire month's supply of it. So our prices are good, our products are good. There is a product right now, it's still out. I think we're going to get it next week as far as but this is called Factor 4. Factor 4 is probably the first and only and the best inflammation management supplement ever produced. It combines 4 of the most powerful anti-inflammatory agents: omega-3, turmeric, CoQ10, and garlic, all put together by one of the world's leading immunologists called Dr. Heather Volps. And she put this combination together specifically to control and to reverse inflammation. Now, anything you know about inflammation, chronic inflammatory disease is the #1 cause of sickness and death in the world. As a matter of fact, 50% of all deaths can be attributed to inflammation. So your heart disease, your stroke, your cancer, diabetes, arthritis, kidney, all of this is attributed to inflammation. If you can get a product, natural product, that controls and reverses that inflammation, you know what you're doing for your body, right? You're reversing some of these conditions that you thought you have to die with. So the pain that you're feeling in your joints, in your knee, that you can't walk, every time it gets swollen and arthritis is setting in, this helps control and reverse that inflammation, right? And obviously it takes care of the pain as well. So Factor 4, it's out. Persons bought this thing like leaves out the bottom, right? And it's out. We hope to be able to be restocked next week. And so that you can take it, even if for not yourself. You may be young, you say, I have no pain, but my granny is complaining about that back pain, that shoulder, she can lift up her arm. You want to have that. Give it to her as a gift, right? And she will be pleased. Trust me, you will get the blessings of Jacob as she will ask you, where did you get this thing? Can I have another one? So it is only for $18.50. Factor 4, you need to have this one in your closet. Persons who use coffee, there is a coffee here. But that coffee is not an ordinary coffee. It is called healthy organic. It is healthy organic weight management coffee with mushrooms. It has the longest name maybe that you'll ever think of, but the reason is because of what it has inside of it. It has fiber that reduces your hunger. It actually gives you the satiety so that you actually eat less, and so that helps manage your weight, right? It has Peruvian ginseng that helps with mental clarity, right? It has products that helps with the brain function and everything of that sort. So, and plus beyond that, it has 6 functional mushrooms, right? That is what is called adaptogen, right? And it helps you in many ways with relieving stress and supporting your health, your body and everything of that sort, right? So this coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, you want to throw away the others that you have and maybe use one that is actually going to help you, all right? But if you're not, then there's something else for you that could help you as well. We have CBD oil, and CBD is now beginning, persons are now beginning to understand the health benefits of CBD, what in other places they call medicinal marijuana. But it is CBD without, it is not just taking a branch, put it in some hot water and drinking it. No, you're drinking everything in there, including the THC that gives you the high. CBD is the extract, the phytocannabinoid that is taken directly from the plant, but not the THC. That's another type of cannabinoid. All right. They have over 113 cannabinoid in the cannabis plant. And there's the THC that causes the high, and then there are many others that are just strictly antioxidant, and they are very, very powerful, and they have no addictive property at all. It's just a different extract, a different oil altogether. CBD is that one. And CBD, I did some research on it, really. It helps relieve pain and inflammation, arthritis, fibromyalgia. It helps also with mood and mental disorder, depression, anxiety, even PTSD, post-traumatic stress disease, right? Persons who have nightmares in the night, they've used it for it. They use it for cancer-related symptoms, nausea, vomiting, and pain, for persons who have advanced cancer. They use it for persons who have neurological disorders, multiple sclerosis, right? and it helps with that. It helps to treat some types of seizures, especially in some children. It's good in Parkinson. They have used it for even autism, right? And cerebral palsy. So they're saying that there are a lot of benefit in CBD oil, right? A lot of benefit for pain as well. And persons are coming into it and really they're beginning to prescribe it. There is a drug that the FDA have approved called Epidiolex that is used to treat a seizure. It is actually a prescription drug. So so there we go with it. And we have ours at a 750 milligrams CBD oil. There's also a 1500 milligrams CBD oil as well. And all of this is the highest quality that you will find, and if in the most natural flavor. All right. There is also, we also have a product for pets, a lower dose of 300 to get your, not only you, but even your animals, your dog and so forth, your cat. They have formulated this one especially for the pet, if you so desire. But what is the cost of CBD? Well, for the member, it is $18, and the 1500 milligram is only $26, right? As a retail, you pay an extra $10. That is, if you're not a member, you pay an extra $10, but that's still reasonable compared to anything else on the market. Green Rose have their CBD, which is only 550 milligrams. Ours is 750, but theirs are $90, and ours is 18. That's 1/5 of the cost, right? And we have more CBD than them. And when Young Living has their 500 milligram, which we have 250 milligrams more, that's 1.5 times more, and yet theirs is $80 and ours is only $18, right? So you can see why Live Good lives up to its mantra, getting you healthy and staying healthy without having to break the bank to continue to stay healthy. That is what we do. We're making the products available at next to nothing, just above the manufacturing cost, honestly, so that but we bulk, they're still selling and making a lot of money because persons are loving what they're getting, and they have the means to continue to stay on it. We have instant use, something for the skin, and for persons who are getting older and they have the wrinkles on their face, they want to remove the bags and the fine lines under the eye and so forth. This one works almost instantly. It's not the only product on the market that does it, but this one is just for $15. And within 90 seconds, I'm told that it reduces the signs of aging, right? I did promise Marva that I'm going to order it this month, and I think it's on the way. I got a note saying that it's on the way. So I want to sample it myself. I know our friend Fabian uses it all the time, but I want to sample it myself and see if it actually works as they say it does, you know? So I believe it does. I want to see it for myself to give my own testimony that it actually works. So, right, and ours is just 15. The next best thing, Jeunesse Instant Ageless, is $52, right? And so ours is a much better in price. Ageless is a counterpart to this, and I love Ageless. I love the concept because it actually contains collagen. Our skin, healthy skin, contains 75% collagen, type of protein. But this is a protein that gives you the smooth, plump appearance that young people have, right? And as you get older, your body stops producing the collagen. And because of that, the signs of aging begin to take place. Your skin gets drier and it gets more wrinkled, and you have that old age look. But if you can get a product that gets your body to actually stimulate your body to produce collagen, or to get collagen back into your system, it will slow down the aging process, right? And get you to at least age, but age, looking still good. And that's what everybody spends a lot of money for. And at one time, it was a high-end product where only the rich and the famous were able to afford it. But with Live Good, it is available, and it's available for just $15. 12 nutrient-rich superfood that goes into your skin, packed with natural antioxidant, promote natural regeneration of collagen. And because of that, it used to be at $60. A lot of was sold, but more of the celebrities. You wonder why their skin was looking so well. They're using the products. They always knew it and they could have afforded it. But now you can as well because it's only $15, right? And so we have it available, and it is available. And not only that, if you buy the 2-pack together, you get a $5 discount. So you can get the 2-pack of instant youth and the HLS for just $25. It is available. One last product I'll talk about is this one. This one is one of the newer products that we just got, CBD Pain Relief Cream. And let me tell you something. This thing has so much natural anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. This is like a complex. This is not just CBD. CBD is the way at the bottom here, that little thing across there, 100. But all of that are natural stuff that we have been using all along. Organic aloe vera, menthol and camphor, peppermint that contains menthol inside of it. We have methyl salicylate. We have all of these things. There's deep heat and so forth that you used to do. It's all contained here, along with things like anica and calendula and all of these things. When I read up on these things, it's both anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antibacterial. I mean, just name this thing. It actually works really good. There's some that inhibits the production of prostaglandin, right? Which is responsible for pain and inflammation. Now I know that's how our drugs work, the NSAID and so forth. That's how it works. Same concept, but this is a natural product and doesn't have any drug, like pharmaceutical drug in it, but it's the same concept. So it actually works because of just watching the ingredient tells you that it works. It should work, right? And it is THC free. I want to stress that. It is, as I said earlier on, CBD, THC are two different cannabinoids. They are not the same. One gives you the high, the other one has no psychoactive effect on you. And that is, so you don't have to be worried about taking in something that will give you a high and you'll see the pearly gates. No, you won't, right? And the concept, and it has so much in it that using it in a proper way, it can literally last for months. So it is a good product to have, especially if somebody that you're having these pains. All right, and then there are two new products that is just about to come: transdermal energy and focus patches, as well as transdermal sleep patches that is just about to come. Now, if you want all of what we just mentioned here, well, you can get it for $300 US. Everything in the store, right? Everything in the store. They make it available for the member. For the non-member, you spend a good more, but that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff for $300. If you were to buy it individually, of course, it will cost a lot more than that, but they make it available to the member for that price. Now, having said that, how do you become a member of LiveGood? Notice I've been talking about member and non-member, right? Well, to register, to become a member of LiveGood, you have to register with someone who gives you their sponsor link, because LiveGood is promoted for the members, and everyone who becomes a member has a link. And if the person invited you and told you about it, they have a link that they can give you. You register using that link, and you become a member yourself. Now you have your own link, and now you can register somebody else. How much do you need to register to become an affiliate member of LiveGood? $40 US, one time. Never have to pay that again. Never have to pay it again. $40. And then the only thing you have to pay on a monthly basis to maintain your membership, as we talked about, LiveGood is a membership company, a membership, is the $9.95 monthly. $9.95. Amazon Prime, $15, right? And all of the others I mentioned, Walmart, $12.95. All of them are higher, and we get more benefit. They give you some discounts. We give you discounts. You saw the discounts, but we also give you compensation, which is what I'm going to get into right now. So either way, you win when you're a member of LiveGood. You have the best products, the lowest price, and you can get compensation for just telling others about it, right? You want to skip your membership, you pay your $9.95 a month, and that's it. That's the only obligation you pretty much have to the company. So when you think about it, with as little as $50, $49.95, you become an affiliate member of LiveGood. All right, and all you have to pay on a monthly basis at that point is just $9.95, and you have access. I'll show you all what the benefit that you have access to. But there is another plan. There is a year plan so that you don't have to be worried about paying every month. There is a year plan that goes for only $140. $40 everybody pays, and $100. No, it's supposed to be $120. No, because you pay a year for the year, you get $20 off, right? But here is a good thing. Even if at the beginning you do not have the $140 and all you could muster was what is the $50, at any point that you want to upgrade to the year package, all you have to pay is $100. You don't have to pay the $120. You only have to pay $100 and you get access for 12 months. So you don't have to worry about for the next 12 months. And the next 12 months, you just pay your other $100, you go for another year again, right? So this is how it works. They make it available so that everyone can be on board. Even if at the beginning they can't get started with the $140, they could start with the $10. At any point that they have the $100, they could do it and get the $10 or $20 discount for the year. All right, so that's very, very nice. Now, when you become a member of LiveGood, what are the benefits? What do you get for your $50? Well, you are given a corporate site. And on the corporate site, it's your back office pretty much, right? So you get all the information I've just mentioned to you here. You see your team, you can reach out to anybody, you have the support system, you have the back office where you get paid, your compensation, you have an entire ledger online. In your name, your site, you can buy your products of your own site, and so forth. So you have an entire back office created for you. Only you have a key to enter it, all right, with your password. So this is that's number one. Secondly, you are also given what is called a Powerline landing page. And if you did or did not see, you would have gotten a link that has a short 5-minute video that tells you about LiveGood, what it's all about. The CEO, Ben Glinsky, has a video there for 5 minutes explaining what it's all about. And at the end of the video, there is a slot that says reserve your position today. And on that slot, you put in your name and your email, and an email is sent to you to tell you how you go about to complete your process of signing up and everything of that sort. All right. So it is an advertising tool that you use to send to your prospects. You can just send to them, tell them, have a look at it, tell them what you think about it. And as long as they sign in, and they would get more information, how to get started, and so forth, and how to pay in the money, if it's $50, if the $140 or whatever, all of that information is there. And they are signed with you because the link is in your name. All right. So that's number two. Number three, you also given a retail site. The retail site has all the products I just mentioned and more than I did not mention. It's there, but it's there for you in your name. So it will be written, welcome to Glenn Charles' website on my retail website. When you click on that link that I can give to anybody who wants to buy the product. I don't want to really be part of the business, but I want the product. Okay, here is the link. I don't have to do the ordering for you. I give you my link. You click on it, make your own order, send it through pay up with your own debit card, credit card, whatever you have, and then you send it to your place. But here's what happened. Because it is bought on my link, on my retail site, the company recognizes that it was me who sold that product. And I get compensation for it. I'll tell you what the compensation is pretty soon. So as we get into the compensation plan, along with all what we have just seen, we are saying that with LiveGood, there's no guarantee of success except you work. If you are determined, if you have put some effort, if you have motivation and so forth, you will see results. If you do nothing, you will be likely that you won't see much. All right. So having said that, there is no guarantee concerning the level of success one may experience through LiveGood, except that it is based upon your performance and your work. All right. So there are 7 different ways that LiveGood actually compensates us, those of us who are members. All right. And the very first one is what is called the weekly quick bonus, the weekly quick start bonus. What is that? In the weekly quick start bonus, as we tell other persons about LiveGood, we share that Powerline link. Persons sign up, they're excited about what they've seen here. They want to get their hand on the product. They want to be part of the company. If I was the one who sent my link to that individual and they sign up, they become a direct of me. I am they enroll with me. All right. And so that referral pays $50, $49.95 to start their process, their journey. Well, out of that $59, that $50 that they pay, Live Good gives me $25 and Live Good keeps $25. In other words, they share the enrollment of that individual. Whatever they took in, the $50 they took in, they share it with the person who brought that person into the company. Now, you get $25 back the very same week. On the first day of every week, the payment is made, or Friday morning, I should say. $25. So if I sign 2 persons for this week, I would have made 25 and 25, that's $50. But guess how much did I spend to become a member of the company? I spent $50. And just by getting 2 persons to join in, and I tell you, over 2,300 persons join in every day. So if out of that 2,300, you have 2 persons that join in, you have just broken even. You have made back the money that you just spent. Right? You got 25 here and 25 here. Well, one of the guys that I followed when I started the company, he was explaining the very first month he made $1,000. He did not buy any product. But when he saw the concept, he said, this is good. I need to tell the whole world. And then he starts, I'm sending this link out to persons, say, have a look at that. 40 persons joined in his very first month. Well, he made $2,000 for the company because 50 by 40 is 2,000. The company keeps 1,000 and gave him back 1,000, 50%. He made $1,000 when he only spent $50 to join. He said, that's too good to be true. I will continue to do this. And now he's a diamond in the company, right? In no time, because he got to work, he saw the benefit and said, no, you can make good money out of there, right? And not only you making, but the persons who are coming in are also inviting their friends. That's why we have such exponential growth, because persons are joining it and loving what they're getting. All right. But beyond that, there is generational fast start bonus that can happen, because if you become a bronze member, that is, if you have 2 persons that sign up with you, you are opening another level. That is, if I bring in Martin and John, but John brings in Susie, I also, because I'm a bronze member, I've opened a second level so that I also get a 10% out of the $50 that Suzette came in, right? So I don't get the 50, I don't get 25 because I wasn't the one who brought them, but because it was my affiliate who brought her, then I also get 10%. And if the higher you rank, the further generation you can get, up to 10 levels deep if you get to the diamond level. So these are individuals that you will never know probably in life, but you can still benefit from the $50 that they brought in because you have ranked up. All right, so that's the first one. Very, very fast. You can get this within a week of you starting the company. Then there's the matrix 2x15 monthly commission. This one, every time that you come into the company, you are given 2 links. You have a right arm and a left arm. So I brought in 2 persons, one goes on the right and one goes on the left. If I have a third person, where did that person go? Well, I don't have any more space directly under me. So it falls that person falls on the right side of one of the persons I brought. And if I have a second person, it falls on the right side of the next person I brought, right? I am building my team. And if I still have more persons because I know a lot of people, then another one goes here and another one goes here. Now notice what's happening. 2 does not go under one person at the beginning. 1 comes, that's overflow from me. I'm still working. I'm still excited about it. I'm still signing up persons. Even if my directs have not really gotten off the ground, I am still helping them because I'm still signing, right? And so the first 2 persons, one go here and one go here. So I don't give that person 2 and he just sits around doing nothing. I give him 1. I give my next person 1. So all of my team, I'm helping them with 1, right? I'm helping them with 1. And when there is no more directs under here and I'm still signing a person, then I'm beginning to feel the other slots for them, right? But that's me helping the name alone. Now, when they begin to work themselves, they will now, their position is filled, so it goes to the next person. So one is helping the other. A team is being built. It's called a matrix, right? And as on all of these persons, the company is going to offer me 2.5% on a monthly basis from these persons. They pay their $9.95, their $10. I get 2.5%. Now, 2.5% of $10 is not much. It's 25 cents. But it accumulates. And over time, as your matrix begin to fill, your first level and your second level and so forth, guess what? If you don't have anybody sign up, you can make, if your matrix ever gets filled, you can make over $2,000 and you never sign up anybody. Because your upline, your enroller was continuing to sign and filling you under your position. That's not a good way of sitting around doing nothing. But nevertheless, you still get something. But if you begin to work and you begin to sign persons, you can double your wages. By the time you have 2 persons, you double from what that not so active person is doing. And if you get the silver, then you and gold, you can double again. So to the point that if you become a diamond, you can be making $16,000 every month just in the matrix by getting 25 cents from every person that falls under you. It doesn't seem like much, but it accumulates. All right. So that's one method. That's called the matrix commission. Then there is the matching bonus, 5 generation deep. And in the matching bonus, it is similar to the matrix, but under the people that you brought in, they are also making money in the matrix. But because I was the one who brought them in, well, the company gonna give me a 50% a matching bonus of what what that individual brought it. So if I brought in Marva, and Marva is making $100 in the matrix, well, the company gonna give me $50. Every time Marva gets 100, I get $50. I was the one who brought her. The company is giving back. As much as they're collecting, they're giving back to the people. Keep you motivated, keep you working, keep enrolling, keep telling persons about the goodness of the company. They are paying you back for just doing that, right? So, and it is all because you told somebody who then told somebody else. You never know when that big, how you call it, somebody who has all the wherewithals and have all the friends and so forth, you never know when they're gonna come around. The big marketer, right? Network marketer, have a good team. It may just be because you told somebody who knew somebody in the States, and lo and behold, that person said it to the second generation. You have that big network marketer under you, and he's just multiplying that matrix for you, and you're sitting pretty because you did not keep the secret to yourself, right? So every time that you make, your enroller makes any money in the matrix, the company matches it with 50%. And then you can open a next, if you get to silver, then you get 60% and not just 50. If you get to gold, you get 65%. You understand? So the higher you rank, the more they're going to match it for you. And you can go second generation and third generation as time goes on, as your team begins to build. Then there is the retail commission. Earlier on, when we are dealing with the products, I showed you that there were 2 prices. There was the members price, and then there was a retail price. The members price for Super Green, for example, is $18. The retail price is $30. So there's a $12 difference, right? That is the profit the company makes, $12. If you were to sell it from your site to somebody who's not a member, they would pay $12 more than if you were a member. As a member, you get a discount because you have paid a subscription, your $40 and so forth. So you're entitled to a discount. So that of that $12, the company keeps half of it, and they give you half. It was sold from your website. You advertise on your Facebook and your Instagram and your wherever else that you advertise. Somebody linked it up, bought the product. Then whatever the profit that was on the product, the company splits it half and half with you. If you're a bronze member, well, you get 60% and not 50. If you're a silver member, you get 70% of the profit. As you rank up, you get a higher percentage of the profit. All right. So that is fair. So really and truly, if you're somebody who always on your phone, always on Facebook, well, why don't do some business online? Put in your link, put in your retail link, and whilst you're asleep, persons might be clicking on this thing, just being curious, and they see this product and they love it. And here's what they're gonna see. when they go to your retail commission site, your retail site, they do not see the members price. They only see one price, which is a retail price, because they are not a member. So they're not entitled to the members discounted price. So they would see $30 and say, well, that looks good. I read up on the product. That looks good. I'm going to purchase that. They take that, put it into their cart. That $12 profit, at the end of the month, you will get $6 coming your way. The company keeps $6 and they give you $6. If you happen to be somebody who really have this thing going, and you can make some good sales for the company, if for the month on your site, $2,500 of products was bought, well, the company gives you an additional 10% in commission. So instead of just getting 50%, which is half, they give you 60%. If you happen to still on your website, you push in a lot more products, $25,000 worth of product in the month, well, the company adds another 40% of commission to you. So instead of getting just 50%, the half of the profit, they're giving you 90% of the profit. So the more, if you have somebody who have a health store or somebody who's a gym and selling products and so forth, and so the more that they sell products from your website, or they buy from your website, the more you will be getting back in commission. So that's influencer bonus. That's a fifth way the company gives you money. All right. So the company, it believes on taking in and giving back. And that's pretty much it. And then there's the big one everybody wants to get to, is a diamond pool bonus. When you get to a diamond in the company, you have ranked up pretty much. But with the diamond rank, the company shares 2% of its monthly profit with the diamonds. They put it into a pool and all the diamonds share in that pool. But here's what happened. The very first diamond was a guy called Tim Miller. When he became diamond in the company, he got his 2%. And that month, when he was the only diamond, he took everything home. It amounted to $25,000, 2% of the company's profit. $25,000 he made in 1 month. Well, the second month, there are 2 more persons who joined him as diamond, who became diamond. So they are 3 diamonds. So how much did they make? You think, okay, he made 24 divided by 3, that's 8. No, each of them took home $23,000. The company within the month had grown so much that their 2% was no longer $25,000, but it was $69,000 at that point. And that's just 2%. So you can imagine the other 98, what it means. That's in the millions, right? So the company is making money. And as they make money, they're giving back. And now Mr. Tim Miller has become the very first crown diamond in the company. And now they have added a 2.5% to his lot, right? And so forth. So the company gives back. I call it a 50% company. Pretty much everything that they take in, they give back 50% and more to the people who actually got them there. How do they pay? They pay through the global e-wallet. And when you set that up, if you're in America, your American account, you get your wire transfer the payment to you. Those of us who are not so fortunate, well, we have to use a different method. There is a prepaid card that is made available just for $10. It's a MasterCard that they can upload the money, your payment onto, or they can just leave it in your back office, in your e-wallet. And in the e-wallet, you have access to it at any time. You can use it to pay your subscription for the month. You can use it to buy your products or any product on the month there. You can use it to pay for a member of yours who probably do not have the wherewithal or the savviness about credit cards and so forth, but they want their membership paid. You can use your money that's already in there to pay it for them, and they give you the money hand in cash. So either way you can. There's also another method of using cryptocurrency. All right. Cryptocurrency that they can pay you with using the BitPay partnership that they have, and you can get your Litecoin and you can get your Bitcoin and so forth. You can get payment that way. All right. There are many ways that you can get payment and many ways that you can remove it and take it to wherever you want. Right. So you get paid, and that's the important thing. Now, having seen this presentation, you want to be starting off. Timing is everything in this company. Timing is everything. They saw the timing, they saw the trend on what was happening, and they launched the company just at the time that the other network marketing was going down. They began to go up with a new concept. Persons are flocking them by the numbers. 500,000 members in just 7 months. And now that 500,000 members would start speaking about the company, inviting one person. If every one of that 500 invite one more person, we have 1 million by tomorrow. You understand me? So we believe that the company will continue to grow because the products are the best, they're the cheapest, comparative, and the compensation that goes along with it. So what do you want to do? Return to the person who invited you, let him know that you're interested and you want to get started. Not tomorrow, not later, now. You want to reach out. Something I learned, procrastination is a thief of time and of success. You put it off and then you forget it. You say, I'll have another time, and somebody else takes the position that you would have taken or you would have had because you took time, right? And as I said, you never know when that person would know somebody that you did not know was a marketer, was somebody who had been in one of these companies before, and they have a network behind him, and they invite all of their friends to that. Imagine you have a domino effect, and all of that matrix is being built under you just because you found yourself in a position ahead of them. But if you waited, they would come before you, and now you'll be at the bottom of them. And so you don't get any benefit from what they're bringing in. So you want to get started as soon as possible. We will stop the recording now, but I will allow, the meeting is officially over in terms of the presentation, but I will allow for persons who have any question or anything they want to get clarified